Sometimes I not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Like to respect.
Tonight, stadium in New Jersey. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real... Treat a great Monday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette.
Like that.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
A gain of 11 on the
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside. And I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah. You can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness. That's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
At the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. And that's caught inside the 35.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
Touchdown, Giants. Dante Pettis 68 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Gano now following the... This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Brady's throw there complete, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Out of the shotgun and run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Second and goal from the 1. From the gun, it's Brady. And he hauls it in from the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
What was that? Come on, give me a
yards on the catch and run, a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
One of the ways the
Let's go to
quarterbacks
shake
keep all the
and bake
receivers
and
alive
see
in
you
the play.
later.
Never lock in
Alligator.
on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, wow.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
First down.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Thank you.
Now Jones on first down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Winfield on the tackle. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught. Shepard. And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for a Giants first down.
4-yard line.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at goal from the 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano for the extra point. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
The tackle made by...
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
And the Buccaneers.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A throw over the middle, taken in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. They've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
At the 24-yard line.
Second down and 3. From the gun, Jones. Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's given his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for a vertical. There goes Sterling Shepard. The 30. 10.
Another day, another dollar,
and he's
baby.
in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that
Out
done?
there.
And they extend their
He
lead,
made
a
it,
little
man.
added cushion into the
Caesar
lockers.
else.
What a way to finish.
Tremendous way.
I mean,
That's
you can
momentum
see
that
my
they
face.
carry in with
I
them.
wasn't
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes up. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Hater.
It's the shortest.
Hater.
So short.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Taken in the end zone.
Imagine.
Okay, basketball.
The Giants take
Sure.
over first and 10
Sure.
at their
Oh,
own
buddy.
22-yard line.
Yes.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
No.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it on in the second half.
We'll see how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to let one fly for Tate.
No.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
This is Barkley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Switch up.
Throwing Jones. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They'll run with Barkley.
Shit. Wrong freaking way,
And
man.
this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and this defense will take over right at midfield.
Okay.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaac Yano picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Levante David.
Off the bootleg, Jones. Caught right side, Tate. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line. He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 36 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had it quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Hey, that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it?
I don't know where you were, bro.
I'll hit you.
On the field at that point. He was wide open.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
I just want to kill him.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I want to hit stick
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Okay.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged
You
and
really
held
want
their
to make
ground.
them
But how about the
bleed.
guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Oh.
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. And going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He said his head was in the air, his body was on the ground.
Where we are in this game,
His head was in the air and his body was on the ground.
Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Again, it's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
4th.
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Jones on 1st and 10.
Oh,
Jones
what the
has just thrown his 3rd
cracker.
interception.
Come on, Toby, get
Picked
him.
up
Somebody
by
better get him.
Shaq races down
Oh,
inside.
don't hurt
And it's
yourself.
a pick six.
Saquon, good job, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
From Buccaneer TD.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational
I
football
don't
in your
even
head
know.
because this game is
Slower
pretty
than
much
my
in the
guy
palm of your
because he
hand.
scored.
And the one thing you
All
can't
right, good
afford to
job.
do
Let's go. Next play.
turn the ball over. Now
Hey.
you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. Extra point up
Down
and
by
good by
10
Suckup.
points.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Down by 10 points.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh,
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
A look at Sterling Shepard as he and this offense get set to go again. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
What is he saying?
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
Oh!
James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
That's the end of the third quarter.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He was 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, hell
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Suck up for the extra point.
Big score. First step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually
you like those skills,
I was scared.
So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. So if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Barkley. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. That's complete to Slayton.
Yes.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Oh, they killed him. Broke some 5. Oh, wow.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. The quick slant caught. And he is out of bounds here. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Giants first down.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit.
A 34-yard.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
I knew
they
you were
pass
gonna do
up
that.
the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down by 10. 1:39 to go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Brady. To Evans on the slant. And he coughed it up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And that might just cement it.
What guy.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here." Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Evans has
I thought it was a pick 6.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
A loss of a yard.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Watch out. Hey, switch gears.
Now Jones. That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to
there
win.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
24 to
themselves,
48
can they?
final.
I mean,
Very
what a
good game.
To put up that
Jorel
number of
played
points,
his heart out.
continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are
Yeah,
working and
it
clicking.
was a hard-fought
They think
game
they
to
can
the very
bottle
end.
this and
Interception,
carry it
you
with
know.
them.
And as an offensive coordinator,
It
you
is
just don't
what it
think
is.
you can do anything wrong.
You
Whatever
think-
you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.